I've always hated attics. Something about being surrounded by insulation and old forgotten junk unsettles me. But this was different. What happened in that house still makes my skin crawl. I was 13 when my dad got a new job in a small town a few hours from where we lived. We moved into an old farmhouse at the edge of the woods. It had charm, sure, wraparound porch, creaky floors, even a tire swing out back, but something about it felt tired, like the house was holding its breath. There was a small attic above the second floor. No real stairs, just one of those pull-down ladders in the hallway ceiling. From day one, we were told not to go up there. My parents said it was just insulation and exposed nails, nothing to see. But every time I walked past that ladder, I felt watched. Not in a paranoid way, more like something was expecting me. I'd hear things at night, soft dragging sounds, thuds that didn't belong. Once I even heard whispering, quiet, unintelligible. I tried to ignore it, blamed it on the wind, the old pipes, maybe even a raccoon. But deep down, I knew it wasn't that. One Saturday morning, my parents had gone into town for groceries, and I was home alone. I was in my room drawing when I heard it again, the dragging sound, heavier this time. It was coming from above me. I looked up and realized it was coming from the attic. I tried to go back to what I was doing, but then the ladder dropped down on its own, just dropped. I froze. It didn't fall like it was loose, it opened. Deliberate. I stood in the hallway staring at it for what felt like forever. The light up there wasn't on, but I could see just enough to make out the opening. Empty, silent, waiting. I don't know what made me go up. Curiosity maybe, or the quiet nagging voice in the back of my head saying you need to see. I climbed the ladder slowly. Every step creaked louder than it should have. My head breached the attic floor, and I immediately wished I'd stayed downstairs. It wasn't empty. There were toys up there, not ours. Old wooden toys, dolls with glass eyes, a rocking horse with the mane torn off. And in the far corner, facing the wall, was a small chair. Someone or something was sitting in it. It was a figure about the size of a child. Pale skin, hair that hung over its face in stringy clumps. Its hands were folded neatly in its lap. It didn't move. I didn't breathe. Then the head tilted, just slightly, toward me, like it had noticed. I scrambled back down that ladder so fast, I almost fell. I yanked it up and ran out of the house barefoot. I waited on the front lawn for over an hour until my parents came home. I told them what I saw. They didn't believe me. A few days later, the ladder was gone. Not retracted, gone. My dad swore he never removed it. The attic entrance was still there, just sealed now, like it was never meant to be opened. I never went near it again. We moved out a year later, and I haven't stepped foot in an attic since. Because I know what I saw, and worse, I know it saw me too.